I would instruct, Scheana not to communicate with Raquel, even if Raquel were to reach out.
A lot of people were talking last week after news broke that you were representing Scheana in her case against Raquel, who was granted a temporary restraining order. So I wanted to read some of those comments. Atherton said this makes a mockery of restraining orders, which is sad for people who legitimately need one. Team Scheana on this. And another person, Lauren, said this is exactly why Raquel filed, to keep Scheana from releasing info, the actual truth. We all know that Scheana didn't punch her. So it seems like a lot of people are Team Scheana in all of this.
Well, we love the fans that are Team Scheana. Obviously, I'm Team Scheana, and that's absolutely right. I mean, our civil and criminal justice system is intended for victims of violence and, domestic violence, people who are attacked, not because there is, a disagreement between former best friends and, an argument because one person disagrees about another one having an inappropriate relationship. So this is not how our system of justice should be used. Obviously, we disagree with Raquel filing this police report and this restraining order. And to the extent that we need to litigate it, we will litigate it and we will win.
Definitely. Since we're on the topic, let's just continue to talk about Scheana and Raquel, because we spoke a little bit about it last week, but a lot of people still have questions about how this will affect the Vanderpump reunion, which is set to reportedly film next week. So there's this document that's been floating around on some of the Bravo blogs claiming that in the restraining order document, Raquel did not check the box under the personal conduct order that states contact the person either directly or indirectly in any way, including but not limited to in person, by telephone, in writing, by public or private mail, by interoffice mail, by email, by text message, by fax, or by other electronic means. So did she not check that box, and what does that even mean?
Yeah, Raquel didn't check the box, but the judge still ordered Scheana not to contact Raquel. So it really doesn't matter what Raquel requested. She's requesting a restraining order, and the judge in this case did order Scheana to stay away from Raquel and not to contact Raquel. So that's the order that's currently on the books right now. And that's the order that's going to be in place on a temporary basis, at least until March 29th. That's the permanent restraining order hearing. So regardless of what Raquel requested, Scheana is a law-abiding citizen and she's going to follow that order.
Right. So are you surprised that Bravo is not pushing this this reunion till after this hearing?
Now, Christina, this is where sort of the law and entertainment intersect. And frankly, I don't know what Bravo is going to do. It'd just be speculation on my part. But I do know that Scheana is going to obey that restraining order. She's going to stay 100 yards away from Raquel. She's not going to contact Raquel either directly or through an intermediary. So I don't know how that's going to affect the reunion, if the reunion is going to be pushed or it's going to happen in some other way. I think that's really a question for Bravo executives.
Okay, so nobody has reached out saying that Scheana needs to be on Zoom or Raquel is going to be on Zoom, but maybe that would have to happen, right?
Potentially. Again, no one's let me or Scheana know how the reunion is going to go down. Obviously, I think Scheana would still like it to happen, but as far as the logistics, all I know is she fully intends to comply with the temporary restraining order until that permanent restraining order hearing, at which time she can be heard and hopefully she'll prevail, in which case this restraining order will go away entirely.
Right. I mean, I don't think that this would happen, but what would happen if Raquel reached out to Scheana during all of this?
Well, even if Raquel reaches out, I mean, if Scheana responds, I mean, that would be a violation of the order. So I would instruct, Scheana not to communicate with Raquel, even if Raquel were to reach out.
Definitely. How is Scheana feeling in all of this, as we're just a couple weeks away from her hearing?
Well, needless to say, she's upset. They used to be friends. She viewed Raquel as a little sister, always took care of her, trusted her, brought her into her home. So the fact that she would turn around and file this police report and seek this restraining order, I mean, she's really upset, but anyone that knows Scheana Shay knows that she's a fighter and she's not going to back down, and she fully intends to go forward and litigate this restraining order issue and show the court and the world what the truth is if necessary.
Definitely. I mean, does Scheana think that Tom and Raquel are still together? Are they going to show up to this reunion together? It's the million-dollar question.
I don't know. I have no idea. I think we all got to tune in to find out. It's going to be a very interesting reunion.
The scandal that has taken over the world, right?
For more news, content, and exclusive interviews, make sure to hit the sub, like, and bell button down below and visit usmagazine.com.